Good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. It's actually afternoon for me. Well, technically not, I suppose, since 30 minutes till noon. So afternoon until it was afternoon, right? Super Gary Gamer, Twitchi, and Wise. Good morning, good afternoon. Definitely afternoon for Twitchi. Give me a second. Never fails, right? Hey, Mad Frank. Adverts. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, let's start our new world. Sorry, I'm bumping my microphone there. Hopefully that doesn't come through too terribly. New game. Okay, let's see here. What do we got so far? Interior. Do we want to? Here's. I guess this is gonna. Man, Twitchi, can you do me a favor, my friend? Can you do me a favor and set up straw polls for me? If you're not too busy. If you're too busy, it's cool. We'll just deal with it. But I was thinking, do we want to like go super crazy with these guys, or should we just take what we got? This is what we got first try without re-rolling anything. I'm gonna look at this for a second. See what we got. We got stress, vomiter, and destructive. That's not crazy. Buff, that's a new one. It's very strong and cool. Oh, she's strong and cool. Got strength. Carry a lot of stuff. We've got a other two is an artist, two artists and a physician. I don't know if I like. Do we stick with these, or should we go for like super optimal dupes? Since we're only going to stick with 3, we are going to do the no new dupes challenge today. So we're going no new dupes. Now we may not continue with the no new dupes challenge forever, but we're going to start our world that way. We're going to go for at least 100 cycles, if not 200, with no new dupes. Reroll the first. Parents. This is the first time missing out now. Reroll it. Okay, yeah, definitely. The polls, yeah. I was gonna basically. I'm asking if we should reroll or not, and it seems like Twitchy's saying reroll. Mike Assassin Gaming, hello, good morning. You want the high learning one? Shuffle. Oh, dang it. Shuffling too fast there. Learning, +4. Scaredy cat, twinkle toes. Ugly crier. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty good. Athletics, learning. Ooh. Go. That's got to be Twitchy, right? Okay. Learning is good, right? Learning is like super good thing. Like, we're gonna have only 3 dupes. Although I would like an artist. Mom bladder, interior, decorator, vomiter. I don't like that at all. There's a good creative. Biohazard. Blah. Activity. There's a +4 learning. We could always just assign one guy a yes. Yes to what? Hey, Wise. Random comment time. Yay. Let's reroll. Hi Z. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Ugly crier is more of a thing now. Yes, ugly crier is cool. It's more of a, yeah. They're not terrible. We definitely do not want to binge eaters, so that's like no binge eaters. not taking it. I've seen what that does on some other people's streams, and it's terrible. Super terrible. Okay, so what are we looking for? Mole hands, gastrophobia. So she doesn't cook, but she got a really high creativity. Look at that. Digging and tinkering. That might be somebody. I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. Let's see what we get over here. No binge eaters. Local create. Oh. Ooh. Kind of a high decor expectation. I mean, he is level 11 artist, so it's kind of expected. I don't know if I want to have to deal with that on a regular basis. And his food, he wants good quality food. Yeah. Ooh, let's go. Scaredy cat, quick learner, athletic, vomiter. Oh, that might be our dupe there. Learning is good. Learning is... Let's switch up this middle one a bit more, see what else we get. What do you guys everybody saying? What do ugly criers give? Ugly criers, it's not some. It's just an easy. It's just an easier thing to deal with when if they do happen to get overstressed, they just curl up into a little ball and cry, and nobody wants to be near them. So, but it doesn't like do anything terrible to your water supply, or they don't go around breaking machines. Binge eaters are terrible though. They can completely destroy your colony's food supply, and basically kill everybody from starvation if they get stressed. The binge eaters are an absolute no-no. We're still looking for our dupe in the middle here. Yokel with a creativity 5. No, we don't. We need to create. Actually, we don't have a creativity. Switch that one out. Okay, we could have taken it out. Mouth breather. Mouth breather actually wouldn't be terrible because I'm only going to have the 3 dupes, but I'd rather not deal with that. Gastrophobia, diver's lungs, vomiter, construction architect. I like that. I like that. These are some pretty good. Diver's lungs. Decor expectations a little high there, but the food quality all matches. That's good. But the food quality is all the same there. So now you have to worry about the quality of the food that they want. Little dude needs to be a fighter. Nope. Oh, needs to be a fighter. No, we're not killing anything. I'm okay with I actually don't. If I'm gonna be noodle arms. That's a new one. I haven't seen that one before. But he's a binge eater, so we can't do that. Slow learner. We don't want. Definitely don't want a slow learner. Oh, here we go. There I am. There I am. Oop. How do I always do? I don't know why I do this. Hold that shift button down just a tiny bit too long and get a capital A in. Little dude needs to be a fighter. Well, he's gonna be a runner too, I guess. But he is gonna be the artist. I'm gonna be the artist. And let's see. Unless Z wants to be a girl, I'm just gonna make this Jonalyn. Because I don't think Z wants to be a girl, or I could switch, or I could go around until I find a dude. But I like that. I like the stats on this one a lot. I like the stats on that a lot. Yeah. Just to avoid any, Yeah, we won't be naming any of our dupes after anybody else other than Twitchi and myself. Better. I'm gonna use Jonathan for the 3rd dupe. That's my wife's call sign. AIs are genderless. Well, true, but I don't know. He says it's no P, so. E-Tech it is. Sorry, bumping the mic there. Alright, the Incredible League. We're definitely not the Incredible League. The Rosy Dystopia. I find that hilarious and somehow fitting. Do you guys concur? The rosy dystopia? You got. I'll give a second for you to catch up the stream. And let me know. So yeah, it's a generalist. So Twitchi, Landstryder, and Z-Tech. Hang on. I said I was gonna do this if we did this. I am. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on my Discord server. I'm gonna go into the streaming channel, so that way I can't have anybody, not a YouTuber, jump in there. But if Z-Tech and Twitchy want to come on to the Discord and chat with y'all and give me pointers and tell me what they want their dupes to be doing, come on, I'm on there. All dupes are going. Got a cleansing. What? Cleansing breathing there? What? Cleansing breath, huh? I'm not sure what he's saying there. Gotta. Anyway, let's do this. Rosy Dystopia was good, I hope. Nobody has. No, nobody said no. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go with it. We don't want to take all day thinking about names. There we go. There we are. There we are. Okay, begin. Yes. Dig. Yes, all that stuff. Don't have any of that stuff. Dig some stuff up first. Immediately. Outhouse. Yes, Landstryder. On it. I am on it. Get that outhouse built. We need a place to poo. Should we speed up immediately? Let's at least go to the middle speed. D-Tech, everybody else working on that. Of course, we are going to want a couple of bits of storage there. Get our ladder. We probably want to go down this way. The ladder. Oh, yeah, right there's some water. We'll go right for that. Oh, there's a dude there, too. We want to try not to kill that guy. Because if he gets flooded out, he'll die. I don't want to kill him if we can avoid that, because those hatches are going to be super important. Dig a hole. Yes, we are digging a hole. All dupes are doing something.
Toilet. Build a toilet.
Got the toilet. Yes, I have built the toilet.
Oh, you got the toilet down already. I see it there. Okay, cool. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome, guys.
How's it going, buddy?
All right, let me double check. Make sure that you guys are not like. Yeah, say something so I can check your volume.
Am I stupidly loud? This is the loudest I'm likely to get. That's probably going to be it. Zed, it's your go. Be loud.
Why me?
Putting you on the spot.
You gotta be loud so I can adjust you. I do need to adjust you up slightly, I think.
Yeah, I always turn Zed right up and then myself down quite a lot.
I'm a quiet person.
Yes, indeed. I am generally quite quiet until a microphone gets stuck in front of my face, and then I'm like, huh? What? Doing stuff?
Awesome. Okay, that should work. Hopefully, you guys, if anybody else in the chat wants to let me know if those volume levels are good.
Did you just dig a hole into a carbon dioxide?
No, it's a vacuum.
Yes.
Oh, carbon? Is that CO2?
Like
Oh, it is CO2. Nice.
That's all right. Throw down. Oh no, what you need to throw down is a research bench.
Yeah, well, more importantly, we need a place to sleep. Thoughts.
And you need to
Let's slow it down for a
the
second.
storages to be
good point.
open
Good point.
to everything.
All good point.
Quicker now, do it. And the thing is, we're watching the stream, so we're going to suggest stuff. You're going to say cool, and we're going to like, well, we can't see you doing it.
So let's see here. We're going to put a manual generator there. Ladder's going to continue up. That way, find out what's up that direction. Oh, there's a little thing there. Good. That's more oxygen. Food up there. Food over that way.
Got a lot of copper around you. That's good.
Do
Not
you like,
so much on the algae and slime.
Do you like the new screenshot mode?
New screenshot mode?
Yeah, well, you'll have to wait. It's really good. You can zoom way out, like
Oh, can you? So that's one thing I've always been a little disappointed in. Like, people keep asking me at the end of my episodes, could I zoom out a little more so I can show people the base? I'm like, sorry, I'm already zoomed out as far as I can go.
You'll see that here in a second.
Nice.
So we're just at the manual generator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. We will be at the manual generator forever, practically for quite a while. It will always be a thing. It will always be a thing.
So the way I do it when I'm doing just the 3 dupes is the first thing I do is research farming, because obviously you need food.
Right.
Wow, look at that zoom. Sorry, it's literally just come up on my screen. And then followed by getting a coal generator up and running, so I can free up that person who's making power for.
Oh yeah, definitely want to free up those guys as much as possible.
And quiet.
And dead space. It's always the problem when there's 3 people.
Yeah,
it's like, well, who's going to talk? Who's going to talk?
You want
stuff
multiplayer?
And more stuff would like multiplayer. Like multiplayer option not included. I've already thought about this, and I literally cannot think of a way that it would work. Like, this is probably the most multiplayer you're going to get. It's just us being able to talk about it at the same time. Or trade.
Manual control of individual dupes.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'd have to have like a universal job pool, and then you tell your like what each person clicks on the job that they want their dupe to go and get. I think that would probably be a way to do it, but I'm not sure.
No, when I say individual control of dupes, I'm literally saying you go and constantly tell the dupe what to do.
Yeah, you only can control that dupe and nothing, and you can't control anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Could
moving around with WSA and D and like click on things and tell them to pick up.
So I could really see it
like
being
actually micromanage him.
It could be more of a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh yeah, but you still be micromanaging just one guy.
Yeah.
How you control him wouldn't matter so much.
Yeah. There would be this horrendous thing where like new person turns up from online every now and then. You're like, oh, do I want to let you in? Do I not?
That done. Get them
in the airlock.
Yeah. The other dupes conspire to kill someone.
That way you can stuff wants multiplayer to kill each other. Yeah, basically.
Just slowly build a box around someone, put an air pump next to them, lock the door, turn everything on.
Yep.
No, heat death.
All right, let's
cook them to death.
Let's plan it.
Cook them or cool them. You know. So have you noticed if you click on the dupes, they do tell you what temperature the dupes melt at?
Who didn't? Yeah. Oh yes.
It's hotter than anything else in the game. But I'm going to make that my job one day to just start a new world and try and melt a dupe. In fact, I'm probably going to do that as one of my next videos.
Poor dupe.
Who didn't get a bed? Oh, Z-Tech's sleeping on the floor.
Oh, you're on the floor.
Didn't quite get the bed done because I didn't prioritize it soon enough.
Okay, I'm not too far behind.
Alert, and then they will wake up and then.
Well, let's not disturb me and Twitchy just for your sake. Red alert.
I need it. Don't you know this is important? Man, got a lot of hatch around.
Yes, I know. This is perfect. I'm going to try not to kill him.
And kick you out of the bed, to be honest.
Oh, I could have done that.
I'm surprised you're sleeping anyway, dude. Like, what's going on here?
You don't need sleep. You're an AI.
Batteries need to recharge.
This is true. It's true. I was really gutted when I was doing my first playthrough and I found out I couldn't rename the computer.
Yeah, my problem is it becomes useless when you research everything.
Yes, yeah, it does. And if you try and push your way through, it's like I especially do when I'm on a 3 dupe challenge like this. I try and push my way through to a full set of technology before I even really get set up, so that I can sort out everything I want to try and sort out.
Exactly.
And you're just left with these 2 things that I like to leave lying around for legacy's sake. Like, you know, you want to know that you did stuff here once upon a time. So
I deconstruct them.
I do a lot. As you've seen in my series, I construct and deconstruct all the time. It's like, this is good. No, this is terrible. Rip it down to Homeless Panda, how? Welcome back. Welcome back. imagine wars between colonies, each colony controlled by a different player with chat. Oh, could
Oh,
yeah,
that's an idea. Yeah.
That is a very nice idea.
Where like yeah, you start on this side of the map, they start on that side of the map, and you gotta like battle for resources.
First thing you do is get to the middle, just dig a big hole. It's like, this is my side.
Who's suffocating?
Oh, we got suffocating.
I mean,
You got some entombed buildings somewhere, according to your thing as well.
No.
Who is suffocating? Is somebody built into a what? Where am I?
Are you dead? Are you dead already?
About to be.
Yeah, no, we got 3 people. It says 3 people anyway, on what I can see.
Yeah, but I can't see myself on the stream.
Go, guys.
Okay, I'm dead. Probably. Yeah, I'm dying.
Oh, down the bottom there, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, the panic. I'm just watching Landstryder go through all the motions now that we just heard him go through.
That's not happening. Let's pay attention to what's going on this time.
Yeah, sorry. Probably our fault for talking all the way over.
I just wasn't paying attention there. Yep.
I don't think they're gonna make it in time.
No, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, that was a total fail there. Early on, we'll give ourselves 1 strike for that, and press on.
This is why I like to call it the 3 dupe challenge, not the no new dupe challenge.
The no new dupe challenge.
Yeah, I call it the 3 dupe challenge. So when
someone dies,
like, well, now we need 3.
Now we need to get a new one. I mean, it's stupid that the game allows that to happen. I'm gonna call that a bug. You should not be able to get your head stuck in a wall. Period. You should just push the guy out.
I mean, there
real.
is an animation for it, so.
Well, the first update that they did, like the first AI update, was all about the AI not getting stuck in those sort of situations. So now it's only where they've like purposefully dug themselves in. I say purposely, but really awkwardly dug themselves in that gets them in that situation now. There has to be literally no way of them getting out for them to get stuck in it.
Yeah.
It's a little unfortunate.
I mean, I would cancel the build order.
Well, I mean,
yeah, you gotta be on it. Oh, what?
Yeah.
The game should cancel it.
Yeah, I mean, so
See you later,
I can't
Frank.
I can't move
Later, Frank.
out of this area, so I won't build a block into my head.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm really slow to respond. I'm terrible at social media and all that stuff. You know what? Look, these guys stuck on top of the thing.
You will get the faster response from Voyager.
Yes.
Could
I
happen.
think it's still on, right?
We have comparable response times to like Curiosity and the Mars rovers. Mikassin is going off for lunch.
Oh, I can't wait for the giant rover NASA is sending.
Oh my
in
goodness, you
2020.
guys will not.
2020.
Why do they do this?
Yeah.
They always want to like jump up and like get some
Jump up
stuff.
and stand on top. I noticed it's Zed again.
Zed and you.
I don't obey the rules.
Oh, was it me as well? No, I can't see it on
stop,
screen.
stop.
No, it's me, I think.
Oh, I'm just about to. I can see it. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
That's great. But yeah, the 2020 rover, super looking forward to that. They're going to take core samples to be
take
like,
those
sitting around
hits.
waiting to be sent back.
Yeah.
Which sounds amazing.
No, my problem is they're gonna send a rover that's gonna dig up the samples. Then they're gonna need the budget to get another rocket there to pick up the samples and bring them back.
Yeah, no, straight up. But we're never not going to be going to Mars. Oh, Landstryder is beating up a hatch on my screen.
I stopped him.
Okay.
Him. We saved the hatch.
Oh, there's a new bit on the jobs list. New duplicants. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh yeah, the default thing. So now, yes, you can.
He's gonna be
select-
constantly
Does everything
attacked.
still come in at default 5?
Yeah, as far as I know.
I've got to start a video hate campaign against that coming in at 5.
Wow.
It should come in at 1. Actual hate campaign. I'm gonna get like barred from countries because of the strength of it. I'm gonna be heard across.
Be careful.
Where's our
Sweden is gonna
stations?
put
We
you
need to
on
get
a
our
watch list.
research
Yeah, that's
going.
it. The Sweden will be like, nope, you're not coming in. Denmark are like, yeah, we'll send bodyguards out to stop you.
Tiny batteries.
Russia's gonna welcome you in.
Yeah, well, Russia's like, well, welcome. Do you want help with your local elections?
Just a second, I think my guests arrived.
Oh, okay, man, okay. So I wonder who the DM is in Zed's group. I can't see him running the group somehow.
Chaos.
Chaos, yeah. Oh man, it's terrible when you get a bunch of people that all think they know how to run the game together.
I have a role when I DM. I won't have more than 4 players.
Yeah, I used to run a game that had 7
hard.
players just because too many people got involved. It gets away from you sometimes.
Exactly. I mean,
unfortunately, it ended up more that they just sat around talking rather than playing the game. It wasn't so much that I couldn't control what was going on. I just couldn't get everyone involved. Oh, well, I'm not doing anything, so I'm going to talk to them. Like, sorry, dude.
What are we talking about?
D&D parties.
D&D parties.
It's hard when you get up to too many people and stuff like that.
Alright, so if this hatch comes over here, how can we get this hatch to come down here?
I'm not sure quite which one you're talking about, but
we've got 3 in a general vicinity. So if I can save them 3, get them into a room.
Yeah, you definitely want to put them in a room. Maybe where the algae. Oh, do you want them to dig overnight, or do you want them to? Do you want them to dig during the day, or do you want them to be about all the time?
Oh, I want them out all the time. Yeah, that way
they'll just have an artificial room for them somewhere.
That's what I'm gonna try to do, is trap them in a room here in a minute. They're right here right now. But I got one up here. I gotta get down.
Grand Wolf used to run a LARP session with 16 people. No help. Got stuck with it for 3 years. Yeah. So I used to. Well, I still do have a gaming group on Thursday, but for about 20 years, I was the only game runner. Until one day I was like, you know what, guys, I can't be with this anymore. You guys can run your own game if you want to play.
All right, research is ready to be happening here.
Research it. Farming. We need farm.
Nope. Decor. Decor is first.
I mean,
do we not want food?
Do we want people stressed out? No.
Pick up the garbage from the floor.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Because we are not gonna assign anything else to happen now except for research and picking things from the floor.
To the floor. Okay, yeah, cool. Because the biggest contributor to stress is the clutter on the floor. If you look at the decor overlay and just kind of hover over it, the amount that number climbs up gets quite horrifying. That's a new research tree. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's
not so much the new tree, but it's got a new face.
Yeah, it's different. If you want to look at that, yeah, it's rearranged a little. So, and of course, there's a lot of new things. Gas piping now has a couple different trees, and then liquid piping has 3 different trees, and then on up into a high.
Okay.
Do you need to assign
Power
something to those pots?
What? Huh? What?
Eventually. Yeah, you need to find briar seeds for them.
Yeah, I should have them. There we go. Plant. Actually, I think... No, I did leave the right space. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. This one's got to be deconstructed anyway. Deconstruct. That flower. Just remember, because that is where we need... I want to put my algae thingy.
Algae thingy. Well, which one?
Oxygen
the algae.
Production by algae.
Yeah, oxygen or carbon dioxide. Oxygen producer or
Oxygen
carbon
producer.
dioxide?
We're not worried about oxygen. We're not worried about carbon dioxide.
You know, I always like to have a nice little well somewhere where I just put like 6 algae terrariums.
Well, we got all
make
this.
Sure all my carbon flows that way.
I'm just gonna keep opening the space down here to fill it for now, but then later I'm gonna put a what you call it, those
Grubber.
CO2 scrubber. Yeah. We're gonna fill it, and then we're gonna feed, because we actually polluted water is much more important now. Much more important now.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I've actually played a little. I did play a little bit around with the update, so kind of get a little bit of an idea.
I really should go and have a play before I start my next series.
Come on,
but
can you?
You know, I'm just gonna go at it blind. And go like, all right, guys, I have no idea what's going on. Click, click, click.
Click, click, click. Yeah. Can you not make that jump? I don't think you can make that jump. Hang on. I'll do if I make that.
So Macassian is asking a question. I woke up 26 minutes ago, and it's 11:52. I'm having lunch, but I first woke up half an hour ago, and it's my first meal of the day. So is this considered lunch or late breakfast? I would say breakfast because
we have a
meal.
special word for that. It's called brunch.
Brunch, yeah. I always literally you break the word down breakfast. You break your lack of eating.
You break
so
break some bread and you get to work real fast.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. I don't know. Making things up.
Yeah, so I always think just any first meal.
I find it amazing how many people will actually believe anything you tell them when you start just making stories up.
Yes.
It's insane. Did all the hatches get moved down in here? I think they did.
I saw at least 2. I don't know where the third one is. Yeah, no, they would have all dug under there, wouldn't they?
Deconstruct that and deconstruct that should keep them from escaping there. Cool. Oh, no.
Awesome.
I gotta deconstruct that too. Or they'll get out. Or I gotta... Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. They'll still just cancel the deconstruction of that. They'll go back in there eventually.
Eventually.
Where's it at? Cancel deconstruct. Our research finished. So we need to... Now we need to worry about our food production.
Okay, so my microphone was turned off. Good.
Oh, okay.
So now we can give them mess tables. Everybody gets their own.
Also, just another consideration. I see your storage compactors are filling up already, and you're
we need to
barely through.
Hang on, we'll fix that real fast. Here we go.
Yes, Granville. As long as you speak confidently, people will believe most things.
Yes.
Or having a microphone and a camera there.
Oh, if you've got an air of professionality about you, that lead people think you're an authority. Then you're an expert. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. It's like turning up with a clipboard.
In a lab suit.
Yeah, yeah. Pair of glasses. You're well away.
Oh, that's a plan for storage.
That's a good amount of storage. I like it. This is how we store stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have storage, no problem. Oh, I lost my chat here. What's everybody saying? What's everybody saying in chat? All kinds of stuff. Just talking
about what we're talking about mainly.
Cool. As long as I'm not missing anything, they say anything to me.
No, I'm doing my best to feed you the information that I see that is relevant.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody having a problem breathing down here in the CO2 pit.
There's always this bit where you've been playing the game for a little bit, and all you've been doing is talking about the game, and then you look back at chat, and you're just like, I have no idea what's being talked about here. How do I interact with this?
I know I was having a terrible time with that yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Every stream you have.
Or that, yeah.
Especially where like those few ones where I was starting to get the bigger numbers back up with the streams. It was like I can't follow this. I really can't.
So did you put the priority of building stuff on 9 for everything, including the floor, or did you leave out the floor?
I left out the floor for now.
Okay.
I didn't want them.
Floor is secondary.
I didn't want them to get their heads stuck in the dang floor again.
All right.
We'll put the floor on 5 and the space underneath the floor on 4.
Oh, then if I put anything less than 5, it will never happen.
Never get it. And this is exactly why it needs to default to 1.
Never.
It's exactly why it needs to default for 1. So everything you put down comes in at the lowest priority, and then you can just start shuffling.
The only way
so you
that
can end up all on 9.
The only way priority is lower than 5 work is if you go through and like do your entire base as a 1. Poof.
Yeah,
and
which I am tempted to do.
I recommend I recommend you do that occasionally. Oh, check this guys out. Watch this. I'm gonna say all copy settings. Bam. Watch how fast that happens whenever you actually get to stream catches.
As soon as I get there, I will just make a
30 seconds later.
Yeah, I will make a lot of excited noises, and people will be like, "What's going on about?" I think things are moving on the screen.
Copy
It's always interesting
settings.
trying to interpret the screen movements from what I remember of the chat. Oh, copy. Oh, I see. I get to see. Oh, wow. Okay, bang, done. Yeah, I like that.
Wow.
I'm excited.
You know what? Instead of doing that, let's go tile, priority 9. Build them in.
Already with 9s.
Well, you do build priorities on 9. That way, it gets done. It's done. It goes away. Are you seriously not gonna? You're gonna get yourself stuck in there, aren't you, Twitchy? Twitchy!
Of course I am. Is there a tiny hole I can cram myself in? Please.
He has stuck himself in there. Look at that. Look at that. Bugger.
Are you sure it's not me?
Twitchy. Twitchy has crapped himself. Here. Can you dig yourself out, please?
Oh, I should be able to dig myself out.
Oh, I think I understand.
Get
where
beat
you
up.
got
Get
stuck.
beat up.
Oh, I think I see where I'm going to get
Yeah.
stuck as well. Just
Oh,
watching
this
it
is so
unroll.
bad.
Yeah,
This is
there
bad.
we go. Look at that.
This is bad.
Put in ladders.
Oh,
Hold on,
I
hold
think the
on.
monsters cannot go through ladders.
Yes. No, they do. They
they're
go
no
right
good at moving up and down levels either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
it's hard. Hang on. Hang on. B. That's what I need. Dig. Dig this out. Priority 9. Give you a
Oh,
little.
I'm under
give the.
attack. Oh.
You're fine. He's gone back in the ground. Cancel whatever that is. Go back in that little piece of dirt.
he's gonna fall.
That's fine. That's fine. Base tiles. You just don't get to sleep in a bed tonight. Ha ha ha. For being bad.
Wow.
I don't think I like living in your society anymore.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it. He couldn't get to his bed. Dig this piece out right there. That's gonna cause some. Oh no, don't actually cancel that because there's a hatch in that underneath there. In there, you don't want to wake him up. Oh, good. He went into the one that I don't have set as a dig order.
Okay.
We'll dig out
What's your
Twitchy
oxygen?
eventually.
Yeah, he'll sort himself out eventually. He's good at that.
Probably.
Excuse me.
I mean,
We'll do a round of villager impressions.
Okay.
with
So, is that research is done? No. Okay. It's not happening. What's not working? Need to get this floor in, guys. Oh, that's fine.
You've
Priority.
got one person doing the power, one person doing the research, and then one person going around doing all the other little jobs, which is unfortunately how it has to be.
Uh-oh, Twitchy's gonna make a mess if we don't get him to the bathroom soon.
well,
Priority 9.
Just how I roll.
Oh.
It's alright.
Uh-oh.
Mikasian has back. What did he miss? Wow. I nearly killed myself a couple of times. You know, that's good. We've got some research underway. Did we finish any of the researches?
I think.
Oh, yes.
not.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Okay.
That's how we're doing all the interior decoration.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, yes. Look at those paintings there. Of course.
Getting
yes.
started, yeah. I just fixed the job thing so that only I will work on the actual painting of stuff. If I wasn't busy with research, I'm busy with research right now. Clearly, I've got more important things to do than paint.
Well, I'm painting. Why am I painting? Aren't you?
No,
a
you're not
painter?
painting. You're building the frame so I can paint it later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you'll
And
probably
then
get
Twitchy is
stops
on
with
power generation right now, so Z-Tech's going to be going around doing building.
it. Getting hassled
Low.
by Hatch on my screen.
Getting hassled by the hatch, yeah, occasionally. We need to dig
I
that
think-
hatch out
Behind
again.
that sand.
I think
He's,
I
he's
was.
hiding, isn't he? He's there. They're all like right there behind the sand, aren't they?
Wait, Twitchy, weren't I painting it?
You were for a bit, but then Landstryder stopped you doing the job.
Yeah, I stopped him for a minute. Yeah, I stopped you before you finished it. We don't want no cartoon drawings.
I mean,
Your skills are much needed other places. How's that?
If you compare it to modern art, then I think
Really?
it's a masterpiece.
Really,
Yes,
Z-Tech
of
should be
course.
doing the research, and I should be going around painting stuff right now. Well, maybe we should switch that up.
Yeah, switch the
Why
jobs
don't
up.
you
Oh yeah,
just
why am
tell
I
your
research?
team
I don't
don't
even.
do
I'm not even
research?
good at research. Okay. Well, Twitchy decided he wanted to do the research more. Z-Tech's all about the building, I guess. Wants to build things.
Yay.
Like it's simple. It's just, I get to work with my hands. That's not him at all.
Huh?
Exactly.
Accused.
We're wondering why Z-Tech is so interested in building all the artwork. Why are you so?
I don't know. I like
AIs like pretty things, I guess. AIs like pretty things.
The emulation of light receptor.
There are pretty good paintings that machines have made. So
Yes, yeah, no, there have been some algorithmic artwork has been absolutely amazing. And anything based on like the mathematical structure. Like, I mean, you could argue that most of the deep zoom-ins on the Mandelbrot set are also computer made. But yeah,
well, your
I
artwork
would
of
argue.
Apple, I think, is amazing.
Yes, yeah, that's an apple, a pomegranate, and a bit of meat.
Yep.
It's a still life, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not. I'm not quite satisfied with these paintings yet, though. He's kind of giving shrugs whenever he makes them. I bet he makes a good or mediocre sculptor too. I would love to see a masterpiece sculpture, just to see one.
I've never seen one. I have had people with absolute, well, what I would consider maxed out creativity. Like they have been running for hundreds of days. They came in good at creativity. They've been practicing it all the time, and still they make a mediocre sculpture. So what is this? What does a masterpiece look like?
All right, are we gonna get a
no.
masterpiece this time? Come on! Oh, he's got a while go on that one. Twitchy
So I
is
would-
back to the research. Z-Tech's making power now. Got to fill those batteries up.
In 30 seconds, yes.
I sped it up to the maximum speed now. Since oh, here's another thing that's awesome. Watch this. Watch this. Disable this building.
Wow,
Priority.
amazing.
Hang on. Oh, I love it. Ba-doom.
What?
No more new dupe noise.
Yay. Did you disassemble the...
No, I just disabled
Printer?
it.
Oh, can you though?
Yes, you
Can
can.
you deconstruct it?
No, you cannot. You can disable the repair of it. I don't know. Like, I suppose if a dupe came along and bait it up, wouldn't get fixed, but it'd still just be a broken structure there. Nobody is probably gonna dig that hatch out until everything else gets built. So, but that's okay. It all needs to get built real quick, and this needs to get cleaned up
No.
over here, and they'll get on cleaning that up as soon as the stuff all gets built. Basically.
Are you gonna do something about your water situation so it doesn't get
Corrupted or
contaminated?
polluted?
Yes.
Contaminated.
Yeah, I mean, we will eventually make a freshwater tank that will be like off to the side somewhere that will pump our clean water into and then out of. I
So
like
my
that
solution
situation.
was just to put a small ledge in front of the entrance to the water tank,
Oh,
so
that's
water doesn't seep in.
good.
Oh, does someone want to take a shot at this new guy's name? Because
Just a second.
I am classic for getting people's names wrong, and that is
Anya Claire? Anya Claire?
Anya Claire de Larari.
Kalar?
Sorry, I am well known for getting people's name wrong. So I
Delavardi.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe we were 90% close there? Doubt it.
Maybe.
Doubt it.
Maybe.
If you get 50% close, you're doing pretty good.
Okay, so
You're
I
doing good.
got to go.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
dude. It was good speaking to you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later. Have fun with
No
your D&D
problem.
game.
Bye.
Bye. So, just in case you're a little confused, I know I can be a little bit loud. We are currently watching my good friend Landstryder playing Oxygen Not Included. I know sometimes it can sound like I'm the person doing the gaming, so I really want to point out I'm just here to hang out with my friend at the moment.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, and tomorrow... No, wait, not tomorrow. Wednesdays. Wednesdays is our Astroneer.
Indeed, Wednesdays we'll be playing some Astroneer together, hopefully with ZTech and Dornell.
Yeah, that's going out. That went really well once we got that sorted out with Dornell as the host.
As soon as the Eternal host stood in and took his rightful place.
Indeed, indeed. All right, everybody sleep through the night. Hurry up, get back to work. All right, there we go. Mess table going in good. Look at that stress. Look at that stress. 0.
Nice. Nice.
0.
Nothing like a happy colony.
Everybody's happy. I'm not making masterpiece paintings yet, though. I'm kind of... They must have tweaked that a little bit. They must have Well, maybe they tweaked it so that maybe you really got to be good to get the masterpieces now, and then like
10 or higher or something.
Probably. What am I up to? Up to art-wise. He's only got 3. Well, he's better than everybody else.
Okay. so he needs like a 6 or something, or at least he needed to in the past.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that's just practice. That's just practice.
Oh, there it is! First masterpiece.
Woo!
All right, everybody getting to work down here. Well, maybe we need to prioritize the research just a tiny bit higher.
A little bit higher.
Is there not research selected? Oh, I know what it is. I don't have the big research thing. I don't have a supercomputer.
Ah, okay.
We need a supercomputer.
Which are you headed towards at the moment? I can't see on my screen.
We're working on the tier 2 of food production. Just... I want to deconstruct. X. I need to get used to these as a shortcut sometimes. That would be probably not be a bad thing to get used to doing.
So one thing I really wish they would allow us to do, if you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you press the number keys, you get the menu for the building, which it's kind of nice, but all it does is open the menu for you. You've still got to move your mouse to there to select which one you want, which seems a little bit unnecessary. What would be nice if it allowed you to set the priority of whatever it was that you had in your hand. So if you press G5 or G4, you would get the build order of priority 4. You know, and I think that would
dig,
be really useful.
Hit G and then the number key, change the priority. Yeah, that would make more sense than the number for usage of the number system. I don't use the number keys at all. Those menus.
No, it is literally because I'm moving my mouse down there to pick the item anyway. I might as well just click the box to open it up.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't really save me anything having the number keys open that up. That's my bit. I've got to make a series of suggestion videos. Dear Klei, I need to find a nice little
how did our
library
hatch
area
get down in there? Got one of our hatches down there? Where'd he go?
There was an hatch at the bottom.
I know, I just seen him a second ago. But I should have 3 up here. Okay, I do have 3 up here. All right. And we have one down here too. Okay. And we have one down here. And we have one down here.
That's nice.
We have 6 hatches.
The ones I always have trouble with are the puffs, the ones that take in the slime, take in the contaminated oxygen and drop slime.
Yeah.
Because they almost always seem to be wherever I want to dig stuff. And if you put a tile on top of them, they're dead before you can even... Like, the same dude who digs it can immediately start breaking it, and they'll be dead before that's done. So...
That's terrible. Okay, so we've got our hatches up here kind of confined. Let's confine them.
Get them all wrapped up. Give them a nice little cell somewhere. I mean, not a cell, a room.
Nice room there.
Nice little menagerie.
What the heck did I do there? Oh, need to run some power down to this before anything happens down there.
Oh, yeah, for your computer.
Good thing we got lots of copper. Alright, we've got rooms. Or we got the room there built, sort of. let that get all the way.
Honestly, like in my long-term games, you were saying you got a lot of copper. Copper almost always seems to be the thing I run out of first now.
Oh yeah, because you let things burn up. Circuits burn up. That takes a lot of copper to keep fixing it constantly. I mean,
yeah. So in my high efficiency games, shall we say, the ones where I've spent a long time,
where you're not recording,
when I'm not recording, when I've just sat there for 3 days going, now how do I want to run these wires around, as opposed to just going, and then we're going to run some wires. So yeah, in those types of games, it's definitely copper, because it used to be sand. You'd run out of sand before you could so you can't purify stuff anymore. And then it was water. You'd run out of water before you ran out of actual sand, and now it's actual copper. It's like, man, I really need a new way of making copper.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get more copper. Like once you're on, once the
no,
map's gone. But there are other materials that you can use in place of copper, like gold amalgam. You can dig that up, and then you can find iron. I think that's also another replacement for copper.
Yes, yes. I'm waiting to see what they do with these other materials, because obviously, like gold and iron are generally for us at the moment just replacements for copper.
Oh, look, we got some the new plants down here. Yeah, way down here.
Oh, nice.
Pinch of pepper.
Ooh,
We got the pinch of peppers. Those are spices. Spicy things. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh man, they're gonna want like all sorts of different foods to keep happy now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, we got all of our guys are like not particularly picky when it comes to food. That's just good for now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
They all have the same. They all started with the same. I don't know if it changes over time or not. Could be a thing.
Most things do.
Most things. So did all of the? Is that actually three of them just walking in unison? There is that?
I get that. So
yes,
in my
yes, it is.
Dupe game.
Yes, it is. They were all just walking in unison.
What would happen is they would have all woken up or something, run into a door. No, you don't have any doors around at the moment. Oh, you do. Okay. So my guys all wake up, and then the first person has to wait at the door, and the second and third will catch up with him, and then the door opens, and off they all walk together. I've studied this behavior quite a bit.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. You don't want to have your dupes go in there at night. That's for sure.
No.
Which doesn't generally happen. So I'm thinking I actually might just, since I have so many of them, I think I might just leave that one little dirt tile for them to go back into every night. So it makes it easier.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
Keep them in that room permanently. Like now I
can go in and deal with them, and
I can go and dig that out, and I know that it's not going to happen at nighttime. They're going to be in that little spot.
So the real question is, what are you going to feed them?
Everything.
Everything. Just set up a new storage compactor set to everything, and just collect the sweepings, right?
Actually, what I would have fed them before would have been the seeds from stuff.
That is why had I never thought about that? There's always more and more seeds.
More and more seeds, yeah. The other thing is excess fertilizer if you're not using it for the other.
Yeah. See, I'm never sure how much fertilizer I actually get through, because obviously you've got this period at the beginning where you're just stockpiling fertilizer because you're not using bristle blossom. But then you get a large patch of bristle blossom and you burn through it, and then you're like, well, how quickly did I actually get through that compared to how much I'm making every day? Do I need to double my output? Do I need to triple it? I don't know, because I made this massive stockpile to begin with, and now it's all gone and it doesn't help.
Well, here's the thing about having too much bristle blossom production. Any rotting bristle blossom turns into polluted dirt. Then the polluted dirt turns back into fertilizer, which can be used to make more bristle blossom.
Oh, does it turn into fertilizer? I noticed it gassed out, and I thought it turned into dirt.
Well, then the gas can also be filtered out, to turn into stuff. The other thing you can feed your guys is clay, because you get so much clay. But you get that from converting sand. So then you have to have an endless supply of sand. But
so Twerch has just joined. He's asking how you got all the hatches in the same place.
Well, we've been wrangling them around. We have been wrangling around, kind of getting them to move. These 3 up here. There's actually 3 right there in this room. They were in kind of different areas. We kind of built a few tiles, deconstructed a few tiles, and just kind of, with some luck, managed to get them in there. There's also 3 other ones scattered about our base, kind of just moving freely. This guy has now become permanently out because he has nowhere he can dig in. I'm probably not even gonna buy there. See, there's another one. Now it's nighttime. That one's come out. We've got one up here. A lot of it is just the fact that we got a really lucky seed. A really lucky seed that had a lot of hatches. So I'm happy about that. That's gonna make the life of our duplicates so much easier in the long run, because they're going to be able to produce coal, endless amounts of coal, enough to, well, pretty much 1 hatch per coal generator. We'll keep the coal generator going 24/7 as long as the hatch is up and producing coal 24/7. If you let them go to sleep, it takes 2 hatches per coal generator. At least
now I've wondered about that, because there's like not much nighttime compared to the daytime. So, like, is it really
it's
1
not,
to 2? Does
it's
keeping
not,
one
it's
out
not.
during the day actually give you triple the that?
You're right. It's a percentage. So, like, if you keep it, you lose 20% of your production by letting them go to sleep.
Okay.
Ish. That's about the nighttime is about 20% of your cycle, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the nighttime is out of your cycle, that's how much production. Presuming they don't actually continue to digest while they're sleeping. So if they manage to get something to eat right before they go to sleep and they continue to digest it, so then you're even not losing 20%. Then you maybe only lose like 10 or 5% of the production time.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I
It's
see
something-
a series of small
here-
investigational videos.
If you really want to get that investigated, I would suggest going over to the Brothgar's channel. And
Yeah, I've been watching some of his stuff. Yeah,
yes, me too.
definitely,
He's got some really good, and he does real technical spreadsheet research stuff. I'm not into that, making those videos, but I like watching them.
Yeah, it's just nice to have the information.
Yeah, it's just I like those information. I mean, I try to present my information. I try to be informational, but in a different way. If that makes sense.
I like to show people how not to do stuff.
How not to do stuff. That's perfect. That is perfect. Really would love to drain some water down into there, but I've got a hatch down there. I'm really trying not to kill him. But I'm also at the same time like, is it super critical? I've got 3 up there, 1 there, 1 there that definitely are not going to get killed. If I kill that one down there, is it going to be too terrible?
You could probably build him a little tile ladder up to like a bit of natural terrain for him to sleep in.
I know
and
what
then
we
you could
do.
do some stuff.
Yeah, that's a perfect idea. Let's just do that. We'll do tile. Get him up here. And then we'll dig all of this out to force him up that way. Oh, did he just get buried in that tile? He did just get buried in the tile.
Oh no.
I can fix that. Deconstruct the tile. Bottom there. Oh, now he's down in there. Dang it. How do I get him back?
Hey,
up?
Shadow Story, welcome to the chat. We are currently trying to save a hatch. Oh, excuse me. I think I've been to...
Let's see. Oh yeah, he will go up that way. Okay, we just gotta wait till he. We just really just have to wait till he goes up there and goes to sleep, and then we can trap him, or well, keep him from hurting himself anymore. Potentially hurting himself. So yeah, we're hatch wrangling is a thing.
Yeah.
These little guys.
Patience,
oh, these guys are getting. These guys are getting hungry. Let's feed them. Get in there, build that up, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna feed them first. How we feed them first?
Dirt is normally in large amounts.
Dirt's
too much.
Yeah, no, dirt. Once you run out of dirt, you're out of dirt type thing. So we don't want to use it up.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Got to be either something that we can definitely never gonna run out of, or something that we're never gonna use. Kind of looking through what all we got. You feed them. Right now, we don't have much. We don't have much. I'm okay with feeding them sandstone, though.
Shadow Story is asking if this game is multiplayer. No, we're currently watching Landstryder play on his save. I'm just coming along because, you know, I'm an attention seeker, and I like to come and play.
We're stream partners, so we like to do things together. And instead of having Twitchi just talking in my chat, me having to read text. He's keeping an eye on chat for me, and that is actually quite helpful. And then it can tell me if I'm missing something. All right, guys. Enough. None of that now. Go do something else, guys. Leave the sandstone in there. Leave the sand.
No, you've told them. They're like, oh, you want us to do this? Let's move the sandstone.
Well, now they're picking it back up. I'm like, you got something better to do? Research something here. Research something.
No, yeah, research isn't
work on.
Over on my screen.
Let's actually work on pumping things around.
Okay.
Yeah, bathrooms. There you guys go. Go work on bathrooms. Leave that sandstone pile there. Fine. Be fine. There they go. Now they're busy doing something else. They'll leave the rest of that sandstone there for the hatches to eat when they wake up tonight. In fact, we could just lock the room for now so they can't go in there. But the other way to do that is once we get to the point where we can make the better the electric hatches. Pre-beta mod pack. Oh, cool. That's cool, Shadow. Check that out. I will check that. I was actually thinking about getting a Hody Shadow and like seeing if you could do something about putting together like the mod pack that I use in my monasteries. Dang it, guys. Okay, let's give these guys something better to do. Pick up that sandstone. That possibly. Does this not have anything to research right now? It's already done with this research. Put that up at the priority too. That make a difference? This should also be like priority 9. Oxygen should be a
welcome Jamie
priority.
D to the chat asking how the new update is. For this first part of the game, I don't know about Landstryder who's actually been playing, but it looks relatively normal so far.
Yeah, there's not been, from what we've been doing so far today in the stream and everything, it's not a lot different than the game prior to the update that you've seen so far. We have only slightly got into like some of the new stuff. Like we got some pinch of peppers down here that we can eventually get to. They're apparently grown in chlorine. That one, that could be a little bit of a challenge.
Spice.
It's how it keeps spicy. Yes, that's how it makes it spicy. And we've been wrangling hatches, trying to keep up. Trying to plan for our power needs later on, basically. Although hatches are not gonna be 100% necessary if we find a natural gas.
Natural gas? Is this a new? Is it?
This is we can have a natural gas geyser. We could power our base off of natural.
Oh.
But I don't see one in the immediate vicinity, so.
How long has this stream been going on? It's been going on, what, an hour?
1 hour. Yeah, we're at 1 hour. We're at cycle 12. I've been moving along a max speed now for a bit, so it's actually not too bad to keep up with that. So we're only keeping with the 3 dupes. Go ahead and just plan all this out. Get them to dig this out.
Oh, you got some Weezeworts there. That's nice. Oh, I saw a flash past on the screen. Sorry.
Yeah. Where did I see? I did see the
top right.
Yeah, right there. Bunch shows up. Okay, so that probably would be where we would put our oxygen production later on. What's that?
So you see where you've left the tile, the natural tile where your hatches are. You can actually put a storage compactor on that. Put the Weezewort seed in the storage compactor, destroy the storage, drop the seed and then destroy the storage compactor, and the Weezewort will grow on natural tiles.
Yeah, that's a great idea, except the hatch will eat it before it grows.
Well, yes.
That would have been a wonderful idea, save for the fact that they would eat the seed.
Well, you need to move the hatches out for a bit.
Something like that. No, we don't. We could save like a natural tile someplace, but it's not going to be necessary. I think we got the thermal thing pretty much down. If you watched like season 2 of My Oxygen Not Included, where we pretty much dealt with thermal. We were freezing chlorine. We were freezing hydrogen. Carbon dioxide.
Got to melt a dupe. That is my next thing on my channel.
Watched a little bit of Cryptic Fox into the game last night. I saw a few of the new features. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, the new features are definitely interesting. I'm gonna get over closer to this, see what we can expose a little bit of that. Skills and what's happening? Oh, they're getting beat up a little bit by the hatch.
Oh, you can plant the Weezewort in the decorative flower pot now.
Yes.
To Jamie D.
Yes, you can.
Oh wow.
I don't know if it has effect on the thermal like it normally does, but if it does, then we'll have to check it out. Yeah, definitely have to check it out.
So share the story, Land, Twitchi. Imagine the game was in 3D. I don't think it would have quite as much appeal in 3D.
Yeah,
at the moment, it's the whole thing is you get to see everything laid out in front of you, and you're like, you know,
we
can
need
tweak
to select
the
research.
system that you see. I think if it was in 3D, it would have a layer of complexity that would actually take away from the experience. No, anyway, that's how I feel about it. Why don't you harvest the plant at the bottom? That's a little unspecific.
Yeah. This one right here.
I don't know. Maybe. What the millwood?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Because sometimes it's nice to just let things sit, I should imagine.
It'll take over eventually and drop food. So. Oh, you know what else we need to build is for food, just to have it around for when it's time. We cancel that. Just give a space. The micro musher down here, just for emergency usage.
So I always turn my microbe musher onto one higher than my average priority. Set it only onto lice loaf.
Lice loaf, yeah, that's the other thing I was going to do. I say I have some lice sitting around. I need to change that, convert it to lice loaf.
Yeah.
No, actually, continuous. And yeah,
so I've
let's give
started taking to putting my mess tables all in one place, right next to the only refrigerator in the base. Doesn't matter how far away like the microbe musher is, but when your people are eating, you want them to be there and be quick. So they're just run in, grab the stuff, eat. You basically want it to line up hand sanitizer, fridge, mess table, and then off to work.
Nice. I was gonna get this in because our hatch is up here right now. I want to keep him up here. There we go. He's now up on that level permanently. As long as we do.
The new geyser thing in the swamp biome has an orange glow around it.
Ooh,
Interesting.
What swamp spot?
He's talking about someone else's streams, I believe.
Oh, that's the natural gas generator.
Is that the natural gas geyser?
Yeah, if it's an orange. Easier.
Yeah, it'd be interesting because the natural gas kind of removes the need for generating power. If you see what I'm saying? You put a pump next to the geyser, you make a generator next to that, and then suddenly you've got infinite power. It's
not infinite, and there's byproducts, and you have to deal with other things to have it. But yes, it does provide a continuously renewable resource of power.
So I can see this game devolving into hunt for the geysers.
Yeah, well, you need a water geyser and a natural gas geyser, and pretty much I've already figured out how to turn water into food and everything else and oxygen. So pretty much you get the water geyser and natural gas geyser. You should be able to set up something that is continuous, like you'd be able to like turn it on and walk away and come back 1,000 cycles later, and it'd just be sitting there running fine.
Near Shahar. Meow.
Meow.
Grand Wolf is saying the hand sanitizers produce chlorine. Yes, but if you keep your base well ventilated and well pressured, there's not really that much of a problem. The amount of chlorine that is produced is minuscule, like tiny amounts. And if you just have a gas pump on the same layer, chlorine, you just turn it on and off every now and then.
Well, chlorine also specifically gathers in between the CO2 and oxygen layer. If you have a large base where you're letting the CO2 naturally fall down through,
yeah,
the chlorine will easily be able to pump out at that between layer. Right. So like if you have a gas pump somewhere down at the bottom filtering, you're fine. You switch it on from time to time when it builds up.
Shadow Story is asking he should get a Quattro GP 100 or the Titan XP. I'm going to say the Titan XP because that's the one I know more about, and that's it. That is the sole basis of what. The natural gas generator that creates power pumps out polluted water, carbon dioxide, and polluted oxygen, which to me sounds like a lot of resource.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You could get a lot of things.
Even
going
more
from there.
more things to help you out. Yeah, actually.
That's nice. That's nice.
How are we doing on oxygen? You know, I haven't looked at the oxygen overlay, but we're probably fine. Well, yeah.
I am still sad that they changed it from the original overlay, that like the gas overlay rather than the oxygen overlay.
Yeah,
the gas overlay was amazing.
I thought that was better, yeah, as well. Oh, we can put some igneous rock in there. Put all of our igneous rock in there for priority. 9. Put some igneous rock away, guys. Why is everybody moving? Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize we had set it down to slow. Let's get back up to fast here. Also, we can't.
So, what's your next aim? What's your next goal? Short-term wise, because we got the research ticking over. But what's the next thing we need? Sanitation.
Oh,
you wanna?
Speaking of research, what do we want to pick?
Showers.
We actually got the showers as research, so I'm going to put that in here in a second. But I'm thinking we need some power on the go next. Some ways to regulate it. Go with the combustion first. So we'll just queue up this one. Go straight up to...
Queue up the entire branch, right?
Yeah, queue up the entire branch. That way if we don't catch it... Hey guys, don't let the hatch fall down.
Rip hatch.
As long as I get that one first.
Do you guys know if you can substitute carbon dioxide for hydrogen in the hydrogen bubbler? No, you cannot. The whole point of the hydrogen bubbler is that hydrogen goes to a lower temperature than oxygen.
Yeah, the only thing you can substitute for hydrogen is helium, and you can't find helium yet in-game.
Yeah. No, it has to, because carbon dioxide would freeze in the pipe.
Carbon dioxide is
the
like
pipes. Sorry, the pipes. Yeah.
Yeah, it would freeze up, break the pipes, cause all kinds of extra damage, and yeah, it just wouldn't work. The only thing you could use is.
So he's saying he sees a lot of carbon in his base, but he's not seeing hydrogen. You can make hydrogen from electrolyzers. You just split water down into oxygen and hydrogen.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to produce it, or you can find small pockets of it, but those run out real fast. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to produce it with an electrolyzer. Okay, so we can actually construct those ones. Alright, so some plumbing. Where do we want to put our plumbing at? Probably over here. The lavatory. Doors. One thing and a shower. We don't need any more than one, so that's good. Base. Tiles down there. We don't have a hatch on that level, do we? Well, if we do, he's about to be down on the next level. Okay, he wasn't out there.
Shadow Stories just sent me the links for the 2 cards. I've got to say, on the pure numbers, the Quattro has it. It's got more gigs of memory and faster bus. That basically means faster card. Can puffs and hatches use doors? I don't think they can, but you have no idea how many have escaped out through little prisons I've made for them with a door in it.
Yeah, they can't, but the dupes can let them out through them doors, so.
Yeah.
Unless it's I think
just to lock them up.
The mechanized door should be able to block creatures and still let your dupes through. Because you can filter specifically with them. Like they will only let things. So if I put those mechanized, in fact, it's really not that critical on these guys, but I'm thinking about doing that right here.
Oh, a little bit of extra technology never goes amiss, right?
But they're not in there trying to clean that stuff up, so I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Right, they changed that heavy electrical wires cannot go through floor tiles now.
Oh, and you remember what I was saying about the hatches being out in the daytime and not in the nighttime? It was kind of like the reverse. Like you only get them 20% of the time if you only let them out at night. So you get so much more production if you keep them up all day. And they're eating a lot more. They're eating our copper. So I don't really want them to eat my copper, but
yeah, that's not great.
Not ideal anyway. Oh, all that copper gone. Dang you. Are we doing research pretty good? Okay, so we did just plan that out. Okay, we need to get all of the other logistics that go with it. Oh, we actually got a little pocket of water over here. Let's do this. And dig out all that. Down to there. Maybe that chlorine there, isn't it? Cancel that. Make this a tile here. We don't want to. I don't really want to deal with that right now. We will eventually, but not right now. And this can be our tank for bad water later. So
yeah.
Five down it is.
You're being asked where you're going to be planting your farms.
Our farms are gonna go right here in this lower level, way down here, a little bit above the water, I think. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right below the micro musher. This will turn into our kitchen eventually. Once all the research is done, we'll move that out. We'll put all of our kitchen stuff there. I don't know if I'm gonna have a powered refrigerator, or if I'm gonna put like a specialized refrigerator over here, a no energy refrigerator. I don't know if that's still gonna work. See.
Yeah, we'll see.
Supposedly the infinite energy loop thing has been fixed. Supposedly. We'll see. I haven't got that far yet. Where you can make cooling loops. You know what I'm talking about? Twitch?
Yeah, yeah.
That just never run out, never change temperature. Get it cold, and then as long as you keep the air moving.
Yeah.
We could probably let this water out pretty soon too. Get that down into our basin once it's done. That ladder down to here. Let's deconstruct those stairs. Dig that out. Well, that worked out. It's almost like I planned it. I didn't. But
Right, dude. I'm afraid I'm actually going to have to run away quickly, man.
that's cool. Yeah, we're actually getting close. No, actually, no, we're not. We've got another while to go, I think. But
Got another while to go.
maybe another 30 to 40 minutes-ish before we wrap up, I suppose. I would like to get the research tree closer to done. I don't think I'm going to get it done on the first stream, though.
It
But
takes a little while when you've got 3 dudes.
you coming back, or are you done for the day?
Hopefully so, yes.
All right.
I will try my best to.
All right, man. All right.
All right, see you in a bit.
Yep, later. We will press on with the new research. We actually need to plumb all this stuff in. And that is going to require a liquid pump down in here. And liquid pipe. We're going to stick with sandstone. Up this way. Into there and into there. Dupes can't reach through corners anymore. They can't? Ah, I could swear that they did that earlier. They reached through a corner. But I swear, let's prioritize this stuff down here like crazy. I want this water basin done so that I can have this flow over that way, and then yeah, all this can get done. Okay, let's also think about our farm. So we're gonna put some hydroponic farms. Hydroponic, yeah. Hydroponic farms. We want them here. I don't know if I want them directly underneath or if I want them off to the side of the kitchen. I put them over here. Let's look at temperature because they need to be kind of kept. Yes, I don't want to get too close to that warm area over there. So I'm thinking right here at the center of the bottom is probably a good idea right here. Let's food go 1 2 3 4 yeah. Hydroponic farms there. Okay, and then plumbing, liquid pipes, sandstone. Makes sense in a second. Ooh. Can't go through that. Okay, and then this one's gonna go kind of the same way. Way. Yeah, whatever. It just needs some extra space, basically, is what I need to do. Then we're gonna come up here like this. Get all that in. Dig that the rest of the way out. Okay, so now I need to actually, now Twitchy's not paying attention to chat for me. I need to kind of pay attention to chat. So what's everybody saying? Dupes can reach through corners. There's no air at the bottom of your base. There is. It's just carbon dioxide. It's just the wrong kind of gas. So yeah, they are struggling to work down here. We'll deal with that shortly. In fact, believe no, we don't have the research done yet. So let's think about queuing that research. In fact, we don't have any research queued. That's important. Filtration. Yeah, there's we know. That's the one we need right there. Percolation. That needs to be a thing. They'll get right back onto the research here in a second. Which is why I had so many people available to do that construction. Researching. So we'll get them back to researching here. Also, this can be a millwood seed for now. Plant. Copy settings. That'll be millwood seed as soon as it's time. Also, we can probably set this back to something again. What do we got? Raw mineral. You can feed them some igneous rock. Turn that into coal. It even kind of makes sense. Not really. Maybe. A little bit of sense. I'd like to figure out a way to get them to stay in this room and replace that tile. Oh, I know how I could do it. So if I put a tile here... Oh, I can't put a tile there because it's on top of that thing. Dang it. That sucks. Well, the only other thing I could do would be to let them out over into another area. Or do a red alert and destroy that tile at night. I don't know. Yeah, because the printing pod's actually in the way of doing what I was thinking about doing. Or I could possibly put a tile here, which would kind of entomb them. And then replace the tile below. Could just be something to try. That might be something to try. Anyway, they're getting on with the research now. So all the research that we've completed so far. Oh goodness, there's been so much. We did interior decorating to begin with. We did fine dining, so we got all that stuff. The sanitation technology, so we've been able to manage to put in the shower and the bathroom, but it's not plumbed yet. Pressure management, we've just completed combustion technology, so farming tech. No research time. Okay, so we've completed that one. Let's get back on something else right away. It would be super nice to complete the full research tree before the end of the stream. You'll know when you're fine, because you'll talk like mime. You'll fall on your face and get back up, and you're doing fine. Okay. Nice, Bert. I like that. It's all about stream. It's all about dreams. It's all about making the best of everything. Yes. Love it. Poetry. Awesome. Super awesome. Okay. We were going to select a research. We didn't. We need to do that. Okay. What do we need more of right now than anything is probably power management filtration. We'll do the power management first, then we'll set up filtration next, I guess. We'll do that. Do it that way. Good. This busy down here. Where's our hatch at? I don't know. Oh, do we need to run some power down here? I see. There we go. That should connect it up to our power network. We should also consider replacing our batteries and maybe even putting them someplace else. Like, is there an area where it's cooler? Maybe like over here where this water's at. Thermal like over this general direction. It is a little cooler over this way. So yeah, let's think about replacing our current batteries. Some bigger batteries, and we're gonna go maybe just 2 of those for now. We'll just dig all this out. That water should flow now right down into that basin. Should. See. Oh, sleep time. Sleep time. While that's happening, we go ahead and wire these up, or set up the wiring for that. The other thing, farming tech, gas pipe technology, percolation, performance combustion technology, power regulation technology, and liquid piping technology. All done. All those are done. Getting pretty, actually, getting close. Insufficient oxygen generation. What? This should be keeping up. How could that not be keeping up? Maybe they were ignoring it, or are we possibly out of... Could we possibly be out of algae? No, we're not. Not out of algae. We only got 3 dupes. We should only need that one thing until we run out of algae. And at that point, we're gonna be... We should definitely have our... What am I trying to say here? Hydrogen generation system. Hydrogen oxygen generation system working by the... We gotta keep an eye on these guys because they're doing some silly stuff up here. And I don't want them to get stuck or dead. D-Tech's freezing and running out of oxygen down in there. Trying to work in the water, I guess. Don't think he can get out of here right now. Yeah, he can't get out of there right now, so he's forced to work on this stuff. The water flow. That'll let some water out of there. There we go. Now I should be able to get out of there. Yep. Oh, they almost got this plumbing in. That's good. That game's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. The game's amazing. Yes, it is. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Oh yeah, let's copy this over. Copy settings. These guys. little bit of stuff that's not happening there yet. The other thing is did we get our we did get our air scrubber. So our air scrubber is going to go right here. That's going to scrub out all of our CO2, and then we need to plumb that, of course, with some fresh water, and then our excess water gonna come over and go in right there. So we should be able to have all of our bad water from our bathroom and our shower, and all of our bad water that's going to be scrubbed out by, or made by scrubbing out all the CO2 out of our base. Oh, what's Z-Tech sick? Is suffocating. I see. Down there. Well, that'll. What the heck? Stress. Stressed. Z-Tech's really stressed. Oh, well, you got a lot of stress. We got a lot of stress. We need to fix that. We can fix that by putting a massage table in. No, not a mess table. A massage table. Of course, it's going to have to be powered. We will put it in right here for now, I think. Since I know there's power like right under this. Yes. That. Let's prioritize that so that they get that done. Like that way a Z-Tech can get de-stressed. What Z-Tech's doing about what's it? Interrupted sleep, light wounds, grimy, dirty hands. I see why. So stress, but there we go. That's automatically going to just start distressing him. You notice I didn't have to do anything. He went right as soon as that got built. He went right over there and started distressing. And that is thankful to this thing. You don't need to get down that low. So if he actually gets down to 20% stress, that's good. He can get back to work. Yeah, we want to get it down below. If it get above 50, we do want to have him go on the table. Who else is stressed? Anybody else stressed? No, it's just Z-Tech. It's just Z-Tech's stressing out. For who knows what. Over. Well, actually, we can tell exactly because he's got dirty hands. He's got wounds. He hasn't been able to get a good night's sleep. And he's probably been working down here in the CO2 area. We really need to prioritize this right over, don't we? Get that water over into our reservoir. Where's my guy? Where's my little guy at? Oh, there he goes. I was sure what he was doing. Making power. That's what he's doing. He's making power so Z-Tech can relax. That's going to be flooded for a bit. It's going to take a little while for this to drain out, I'm sure. I don't want him to fill that in though before this got done. Oh well. Prioritize 9 this right here. Really need to get this done. Really need to get that done. I should actually set this up to priority 9 as well. I mean, even though, yeah, Z-Tech won't get out of there unless it's really important. Well, actually, maybe we want to do the priority on that as like a 7. That way, if there is a few things that might be a little bit higher, then get out, and go take care of it. Where did he go? There must have been something. Must have been something on a high priority there. But it's gotten dealt with. Back in the table. All right. Our little warning about the oxygen went away. That's good. Sorry I missed the past few streams. Hey, no worries, Kyle. Past few only streams. We're doing the 3 dupe, or we're doing a no dupe challenge till at least cycle 100. We've almost got our research tree done. In fact, we should go ahead and assign more research. We got a really good seed. We've got a lot of hatches, so we're going to be able to use that as a potential. Let's actually just. No, this one's probably more important. We've got a lot of hatches. So we could potentially, we're going to potentially be using that for a fuel source, possibly. Might need to prioritize up some of this plumbing. I want to get this plumbing done. That plumbing done. Is the bathroom working? It should be. The toilet should be working now. Yeah, pipe blocked. Ooh, okay. Oh, I see where I see. Prioritize 9. There's 2 pieces of plumbing right there that have to get done. Have to get done. How many dupes do you usually run your calling with? I usually go up to about 12. And then I try to achieve a nice stable colony at 12. And then I start like just taking everybody in, you know, and see what happens. Because once you get to 12, you got everything built, you got all your systems fairly balanced. Want to see what happens from there. Hey, looks like, yeah, we got the plumbing is in and working. That is working. Okay, so let's prioritize that up there so that gets going. Also, they need to finish that little bit of floor so that water gets pushed out. I don't really want to waste any of this. Oh wow, I don't really want to waste any of this water, but it looks like it's not all gonna fit. I might have to move the oxygen thing up. That's easy. We'll do this. Deconstruct that. Do we have mesh tiles yet? We do not. We're gonna put gas permeable tiles right there. And then we just do, where'd it go? Oh, it's under oxygen. Yeah, air scrubber right back down there. And then we, of course, are going to extend this pipe up there. We don't need to move that one. We can deconstruct that one piece of liquid pipe right there because it's not necessary. That's gonna. I don't want it to be confused about where to send stuff. You can see that we are starting to get dirty water into those, and I'll show you how that all works here in just a minute. All the new agriculture stuff, how we're helping out. So we've got access to these hydroponic. The hydroponic farms are the best ones. They can have the water pumped in, everything like that. You can have the aquatic farm tiles that have to be submerged. That's for growing something that's not food. We're not worried. We're really worried about that. These regular farm tiles are good because you can add fertilizer to them, and they act as a farm tile. Of course, you got the original planter box if you like that. I don't know if this gives you, no, it's minus 10 decor. This does not change the decor, well, it does affect the decor slightly, but this allows you to pump water into it, so that's what we want. Now, the meal wood that we're growing right now requires dirty water as a fertilizer. You can see growth rate on there. If we look at one of these, right down here, we can see fertilization is at 100%. Irrigation now is at 100%. Now, if we look at one of these ones down over here, you can see that the irrigation's at 0 because we're not producing enough dirty water for it to actually get down there. We look how that we have this all split out. This one's got plenty. The first couple ones here are going to get the majority of the water as it comes through because of the way that I have it splitting off and splitting off. So, you know, half of it goes this way, half of it goes that way, and then half of that gets split. So this one in the end only gets like, so this is a half, this one gets a quarter, this one gets an eighth, this one gets a 16th, a 32nd, a 64th, and 1/128th of the amount of water goes to that final one. So it's going to be a while. Now, of course, once these pipes get all the way full, all of the overflow will continue on and get divided, and you know, these will eventually fill up. Is my theory. Get that built, and then we're going to run some power into it from someplace. We will do it like this. That ladder the rest of the way down. It's not that important, but we'll do it. On Discord, Land, do you have what the mod pack now? Yes, I will get with you. Yes, I will get you on Discord. And it's not going to be maybe today. Yeah, I should have time before I have to go to my day job. So yeah, I'll get with you after the stream, Shadow, on Discord. Get you a screenshot of my current folder directory with all the mods in it. Z-Tech is still stressed. Come on, Z-Tech, get distressed. Get de-stressed. Still got light wounds and dirty hands, so might have something to do with it. Oh, our research is done. Let's get back to that. Last little bit there. Let's go with the med bays next so we can actually get that healed up. Everybody's got a little bit of light wounds, it looks like. Did I not get the power all the way there, or is it just not built all the way? Or is there just no power? No, there's power. So, did I not? Oh, I see. This one's not connected right here. Prioritize. Twitchi is now stressed. Wow, okay. Twitchi is the stressed one. Okay, interesting. One of the things that could help that out maybe is if we go ahead and start improving our decor again. And I got that for there. A sculpting block goes there and there. Cancel that. We want the third sculpting block there. And now that that is working, I think we can deconstruct this toilet. Think it's safe to deconstruct the toilet now? I hope so. I hope so. Let's check our liquids thing. Oh, look, our air scrubber is working. Air scrubber is working, so we can watch all this CO2 just get sucked right out of existence. All that CO2 is going to go down relatively fast. Relatively fast, and then it does actually emit some oxygen. So I think using carbon dioxide, consuming no, I guess it doesn't emit any oxygen. That's okay. It will suck out all the CO2 now and fill up that. It's going to deal with all that CO2 we build up over time. Good, they deconstructed the toilet now, so they will always go to the new bathroom there. They need to pick this up, get the polluted oxygen out, done. Let's prioritize that. That way they turn all that polluted dirt into fertilizer with a quickness. So why are you guys not doing that? Making the lice loaf. You should be making the lice loaf out of that. New things on the harvest. Check this out, guys. You can now set it to auto harvest. So basically it will continuously harvest automatically, and we can set that priority up to like we'll say 7. I don't want to like be super high, but now they will automatically harvest basically as soon as those become ready to harvest automatically now from now on, and then that should automatically get turned into this into lice loaf relatively quick. As soon as some of them becomes available. Apparently Twitchi is researching. Everybody's researching right now. They're having a food shortage. That should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. And that will probably actually get fixed as soon as they get the microbe musher sorted. We need to prioritize a little bit higher. I don't think my guy can cook. Is that the problem? Yeah, I cannot cook, and Twitchi was busy, so Twitchi's busy researching. So we either need to set this as actual, make that the most important thing to do. The most important thing, food. Suppose. As soon as Z-Tech comes out of the shower, he should probably go get on making the food. Oh, nope, Twitchi decided that it's okay to jump off of that research now. He completed that bit of research he was working on, so he's on to making the food. If he didn't have to go to the bathroom. Did not have to go to the bathroom. I am making power because we ran out. Things happening. Oh, no. Don't eat our food. Don't eat our lice loaf. Eat the other stuff. Might have to trap him over here somewhere. In fact, I know how to solve that issue. Let's just dig that out right there. He'll go over there and go to sleep in the daytime. That way I won't have to worry about him grabbing our food, eating our food. Oh, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna end up eating our lice loaf. Don't eat our lice loaf. Ah, dang thing. I mean, I like the fact that he's that they're making coal. I'm getting more coal, but He's really annoying me. In fact, we should also dig out over here, because we could, if he goes over there and they're both on one side, we could trap those two guys off into a room and kind of give them a little bit more, give us a little more control over the resources that they're eating. Also, did the research get done? No, probably not. This is the research that needs to be done, but we have higher priorities, which is the food. Food is the priority. The highest priority. Make sure nobody starves to death. Trying to make sure nobody starves to death. If I have to, I will queue up some, the other things, what are they called? Mush bars. I'm going to avoid the mush bars as much as possible. We've got dig orders that have been sitting around for a while, so there's definitely more important things to do. Twitchi managed to get a little bit before the hatch swooped in and ate the rest of it. Rest of the food. Alright, we're gonna have to do it. Let's whoops, mush bars, let's get rid of that. Mush bars. You have 6 of those. Solve our food issue until these get ripe. Now the nice thing is, now that we're feeding these guys maximum, you can see that we're getting a harvest rating down here, good yield. If we can get up to a little bit higher there, in fact you can kind of see all that information over there. Good yield, predicted harvest is a 42. I don't know if we can get higher than a 42 or not. I don't know what could possibly get us higher than that. Standard temperature. Maybe it's our temperature. Yes, our temperature and pressure are not ideal. Yes. We need to get better pressure and temperature. If we got ideal temperature and pressure, yeah, your low concentration of oxygen. Gotta get higher pressure down there. And then the other thing. Oh, hey guys, look. CO2 is almost entirely gone. We might need to move the scrubber all the way over there. If that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. Kind of looks like it's going to be a thing. Dig out these. Nope, not that. That much. You dig all of that out. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, we're looking pretty good. Let's queue up research. No, it is cute. It's just there's more important things to be done. Like feed this hatch our mush bars. Come on, guys. How about we do prioritize that dig order and that dig. Dig that all out. That way we can get these guys, these 2 hatches here, some alternative food source. So they stop eating. No, not gonna kill the hatches. Not going to kill the hatches. Need them for coal. Well, we don't need them. I mean, we got the 3 up here. Technically, we would be alright with just those, but... But there they go. They went to sleep in the daytime now. They won't eat our food as much. And we've got in that little dig of the day, it looks like that little bit of dig in there uncovered some food, so that kind of gives us a little bit of a little more margin now. All right, we're good. We are good. All right, so let's that's still doing its thing. Okay. Oh, I put it on continuous. Haha, that's funny. Okay, rid of those. Do lice loaf. Let's also prioritize this up so that they put the food away before anything eats it. Or anything else has a chance to eat it, I mean. Get up the meal lice. That goes there. Good. Lice loaf. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Still says food shortage, but I think as soon as this life list gets processed, that unrefrigerated food, yes, we know. Insufficient oxygen generation, that does pop up occasionally whenever we do a lot of digging. I think is the only issue. It'll eventually push that back in. If we look at our pressure, is actually not that wonderful. So we're gonna have to start thinking about our hydrogen oxygen separator and getting all that kind of stuff worked out. Now, that's supposed to only be gas permeable. It looks like the water is going through there too. It's not supposed to allow that water through there. Interesting. Yeah, oh, if you click on the seeds themselves, okay, where would you click? It'll give you the details. So, plant, food. Yeah, I know we got to get a little bit all the details. The seed. Maybe up here, edible seed, mealwood seed. Ah, there we go, mealwood seed. And if we go down here, details, no, info, dirt, sand. Okay, that's just a thing. That's not what I want. Oh, there's a seed right there. Mealwood seed. Seeds of mealwood, details. Mass, temperature, specific. No, I'm not seeing. What are we talking about here? What am I missing? Click on the seeds. It will give you the requirements for the three-year teal. Oh, there it is. Plants current predicted. No, it's not telling me what I need to know. Or what you're maybe under details here somewhere? Nope. Resource type, melting properties. Not really telling me exactly what I want to know there, is it? For three detail things. Maybe I'm missing it. You might have to make the planter box to see the seed details. Ah! That could be. That could be. Or maybe I'm clicking the wrong thing. Maybe I need to click here. Ah, there we go. Over here? That's what I was clicking the wrong thing. I need to click the hydroponic farm block. And there's where it tells me over here what to do. So for excellent, I need excellent if I want to get the seeds. It needs to be 80 plus. So where's the ideal? Gas pressure ought to be at least 150 grams for basic growth. Doesn't tell you what it needs for best growth. Oh, does it down here? Maybe down here if I hover over it? No, not really. Oh, here we go. Here, maybe under the effects. Ah, here we go. Harvest rating +5. If I get ideal, ideal temperature is 18 to 22 degrees. Gas pressure needs to be around 750 grams. And they need polluted water and fertilizer every cycle. So there we go. That is how we get an excellent crop. That's how we get. That would be how. That would be how we would have to. Oh, okay. Also, research thing. Is it done yet? Not quite. Really close. Really close. Twitchi is on it right now. Stress is back down. That's good. Everything seems to be going mostly okay. How we doing? Is the plumbing system is working just fine? We're not building up excess amounts of stuff, and they're going to the bathroom and having showers on a regular basis, so that will help out. Everybody's got their own mess table. Let's just I don't know why this never got swept up over here. That should be swept up over there. Better decor. Yeah, that little bit of stuff is kind of wrecking our decor right there. Other than that, everything's looking pretty good. Let's just do that to feed these guys. Get them some coal. Also, not sure what's going on with these down here, but I think we need to just recheck one of those copy settings. Do that. Make sure that they, I don't know, it's like they don't have a place to put the coal and some of the other stuff. That's kind of what I was thinking. So maybe that's why it's not been getting cleaned up. There they go. They are delivering the fertilizer, lots of fertilizer to those mealwood seeds. Unfortunately, it's only going to get us up to the thing. We're going to have to get a higher concentration of oxygen down here. It is actually going up slightly. It is actually slowly going up. So, but it's extremely slow. Curious if I go over that concentration, if that would be bad, like if it needs to be just that, or if anything over that is maximum. Hey, undeniable one. Welcome to the chat. I'm setting the info page in your map pack. Oh, cool. Well, just check that out. I was also looking. You were talking about doing like you're doing like a installer thing. Is it going to be pretty much like CCAN clone, or I mean, I just learned about that today, or yesterday or something like that. Didn't realize that was a thing. So there we go. There's the last research queued. Just need to let that play through. Let's get that researched. So other than the research and cleaning up and that little bit of digging over there, I'm just going to let things play through for the time being, I think. Automatically doing this. Somewhat tempted to I mean, if I put another O2 thing, oh wait, how much algae do I have? I'm running low on algae, so I'm not even think about that. The other thing we need to think about is where we're going to put our oxygen room, and I'm thinking it's going to be up here. It's going to be up there, except we're going to need a way to make sure that all of our polluted water does not get into our water supply as we dig over this general area, because we're going to there's going to be some polluted water produced over there. So maybe what we need to do is think about coming over from this way. Let's block this off. Get ready for a manual airlock over this way. We'll do double airlock system like we usually do. Oops. Second one here. That way we got, this time we're going to have lots of space in between. And then I'm going to go all the way ahead, all the way out to like there with the tiles. And at this point we will dig our ladder up this way to get to the cold area. What's this material over here? Gold amalgam, sedimentary. Okay, so actually let's cancel that ladder all the way up through there, because we want to make sure that we're going to be building it out of, I don't even have sedimentary as a listed thing, dang it, yet. But that's what we're going to be digging out over here. Oop. Ow, I wanted to dig that, not cancel it. Dig. This back in. I'm not sure where I had it, but there will do with the manual airlock. Then I guess we're just gonna queue. Yeah, I guess we'll just queue it with sandstone for now. Whatever. Yeah. Get up from here. Get up to the into that area, and then we'll figure out exactly where we're going to be putting our oxygen generation thing. But they should work on that when they're not doing research. Of course, my guy can't research, and Twitchi is on power gen right now, so that extra bit of research is not getting done. Okay, that is okay. No, it's not going to be like CCAN. Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'm trying to mine, and I'm trying go to mine. Oh, I can have. Oh, friendly what? back from crashes. Also, maybe you could make beds. Ah. Crashes, beds. We got beds over here. The effects better with yields results. Yes, the better your the higher you can get your harvest rating, the more yield you're gonna get it. Unfortunately, we're just a little shy of getting what we need. I really want to tempted to put some ant. Can't do it. Can't do it. We're running out of algae. We're not really running out because we got a bunch we can dig. Like, look, we can dig that right there. If we dig that. Maybe they can get up through there. I don't know. We'll see. I think they gotta dig that one too. Also, we'll get that algae eventually. It's not that big of a deal. There's the algae around to dig, so we're not gonna run out of oxygen. Not gonna run out. We do need to kind of prioritize that though. We need it kind of like right now. So priority 9. Do that quick dig. More beds, more duplicates, better. No, we're not that. You kind of missed the title there, friendly. No new dupes. No new dupes. We're playing the no new dupe challenge, which is basically to run the first, run the first bit of the game without taking on any new duplicates. Sticking with 3. And that is the challenge is to get things done with only 3 guys and not have anybody suffer. Which you're doing okay. Stress is kind of low right now. Food is not so much of an issue at the moment, which is excellent. Now we're getting our lice loaf production on the go. It's not as good as it could be, and if we don't get that lice loaf better, we're not going to be able to make it renewable because we have to get over 80%. And the way we're going to have to do that is get that oxygen pressure up, make sure they're getting all the fertilizer they need, and regulate the temperature. That's the other thing. We're going to have to regulate the temperature in that room, make sure it stays the right temperature. I'm not. What did it say it was for the temperatures? 18 to 22. So it's a little warm in there right now. It's a little warm, but it's not so warm that they're terrible. So they can handle up to 30, but they would prefer 18 to 22. So before they get stifled, we definitely don't want to stifle them. So we got to chill it out a little bit more in here. I think we'll be able to do that. Need tech. No, not really. Tech is almost done. We're working on building it in as fast as we can because, remember, 3 dupe challenge takes a little while to get the business done because there's only 3 guys to work on stuff. But food's not being an issue right now because of all the life loaf coming. Oh, look at all that lice loaf we're actually producing, so that'll be okay. Gonna end up having food going bad, I'm thinking. Anyway, back on the research there. As soon as they finish up that last tiny bit of research, as soon as we finish up that last tiny bit of research, what is it? Got left? Well, no, we got a whole nother one go after that. The insulation after that. We are gonna work on putting. You know what? I might turn this into a secondary. This up here into a secondary reservoir for our water. Make this a lower reservoir, then an upper reservoir. Maybe make this our hydrogen reservoir for powering up or for feeding into the hydrogen generators. That way we kind of keep an eye on how much water we're using for the hydrogen generators, and we'll keep this reservoir down here for our plumbing for our normal plumbing usages. So these guys should have plenty of food to eat. They do. It looks like they do. Oh yeah, they're good. They're gonna keep on producing coal. How much coal are we up to already? Because we haven't used any yet. Not edible. Not what do we? Consumable ore, coal. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of coal. Pretty good amount of coal. What about the cave? Yeah, we're trying to get. I am trying to get out a little bit more, explore it to kind of see where we might want to dig. But the main thing is I want to get over to this cold area. I should probably prioritize this up a little bit, but we're gonna wait till get the research done. Get the research. They mainly are being concerned with the food right now because I put that up to high priority. So they're doing the lice loaf stuff. Which, you know, maybe we can just go ahead and say that's not as big a deal at this moment. It is a big deal, but it's not that big a deal. Or we can just say priority is the biggest deal for the moment. Research is much more important for the moment. We got the food situation dealt with. We got everything else mostly dealt with. Yeah, so get that research done. Then as soon as that research is kicked over, look at all that. We just got some new stuff. Oh, we got the heavy watt wire now. We got our natural gas generator, so we're going to have to start looking for that natural gas pump. Atmospheric switches, hydrogen pump switch. Look at all these cool things that we're going to have to deal with. But that's not going to happen, unfortunately, in this stream. As much as I would like to. We are going to absolutely finish the research tree out like I like to do at the first stream of a new season. This being our third season of Oxygen Not Included. I think we're going to be doing pretty good. Again, we're going to continue on with the No New Dupe challenge at least till cycle 100. At cycle 100, I will evaluate what you guys are saying, what the viewers want to see at that point, and maybe we will switch over to bringing in new dupes at that point. But for the most part, I want to say that we get to 100 cycles and get a self-sustaining colony, and we'll call the No New Dupe challenge complete. And if we get that far, oh, no, not deconstruct, cancel. They're not going to dig that stuff for a while. No point in having it queued. Let's just cancel that too. There's no point in digging that out at the moment. This over here is what I want them to work on as soon as they get that research done, which they are almost done with. If we look at that last little bit there, we can see it's got a little bit left. A little bit left, guys. Yeah, plenty of food. If we look at 23,000 calories, and yeah, oh, there's something going on down there. Looks like it could be interesting. I want to get these pinch of peppers. But we're going to have a way to deal with that chlorine right off the bat. Either that or we go for the bit in the hydrogen, because I'm not worried about dealing with hydrogen. Hydrogen can just float up to the top of the base and will eventually be dealt with later on once we get our oxygen generation thing going on over here. Speaking of oxygen generation, yeah, if we make this our oxygen generation over here in the cold area, we can't quite see it over there well enough. Yeah, there we go. Twitchy's going over a little closer. You're getting a little bit of view of that area. Good. All right, let's prioritize this a little bit higher. I don't want to go higher than the research, but if anybody is not researching, let's come over here and dig. Anybody is not researching, they can come over there and dig. And that would probably be my guy. I don't know if, because my guy doesn't do research. He's an artist. He's our artist. Less of words. What? Okay, you gonna reword that? Alright, no problem. But we're super close to being done with research. We are at the 2-hour mark. So we, like I said, I will be wrapping up very shortly. Get that research done. I want to maybe get a peek of what's going on over here before we wrap up today's stream. These are not going to work out for a continuous food supply if I can't get them up to a better yield, and their yield is really bad right now for some reason. Predicted 50% good yield. Okay. Getting up to 50. So yeah, temperature and pressure is the main issue here. Pressure I will be able to deal with next stream after we make our oxygen production room. Is going to fill up this base quite well, I believe. We'll just have tons of extra oxygen, hopefully. Because I'm going to pretty much do the standard one where I do the 2 percolators and 3 pumps to start with. And then again, if we get past the 100 cycles and decide to start bringing in new dupes, that oxygen system will already be in place, ready to support all those new guys. Don't kill puffs. Yes, definitely do not kill puffs. We don't. In fact, if you look, I like to set it so that there is no combat. We are a peaceful people. We don't kill anything. We don't kill the hatches or the puffs. Or anything else that we encounter so far. I think that's the only thing that we can encounter, though. We're getting a little closer to seeing something that's going on over here. Not yet so much, but sort of. Did that complete our research? Our research is complete. 100%. 100% complete. So, no, not disable. Deconstruct that building and deconstruct that building. We are done with research. Yay! Sort of. Yay. It's okay. It's a 6-1. I mean, it's not that big of a deal either way, really. But it's good. It's good. Because that is going to mean that we can get those out of the way. We might put them back someday in a room. Just like Twitchi says, as a memorial to the fact that, hey, we did research at one point. But yeah, 31 cycles, research done. That's actually a great place to wrap up, to go through and look at the last little things. We got the mesh tiles and the last bit of plumbing in the insulated stuff, all that. The space heater, thermoregulators, hydro fans, all those things that we can... You know what would work is a hydro fan down there. Right in the middle of the plant room, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would get that priority 9. Get that done, guys. Because I want to test something. I want to see how hard it is to do this, to get this temperature into a range. So if we look at the thermal here, we've got 25, 20. Okay, well, it says it's 20 degrees. Maybe the air around it absolutely has to be 20 degrees. Okay, let's prioritize this to a 6. Is there anything else you can set on that? Not really. Prioritize that to a 9. What do you get on that right now? Cool that area down there. What's everybody doing? Unrefrigerated food and stuff. Yes, okay. Okay, so why is that? Okay, it was like heating it up for a second. Are we doing? Wonder if it's a lot of it's probably the liquid in the liquid pipe needs to be cooled, maybe. Not sure how we could deal with that. Get that temperature down. Okay, let's stop that. Let's just stop. Okay, Twitchi. Where's it at? Hydro fan done. He's now really good at using the hydro fan, apparently. Now if we look at this meal wood, we still not in the right temperature range. Is that what it is? It's like I'm not cooling down. Oxygen's 23. Yeah, it's still not quite down enough. All right, let's see if we can put that back up. I'm gonna get back on it. D-Tech will have a little bit of a turn before it goes to the bathroom, then Twitchy's back on it. Hey, thank you, Friendly. Thank you for this subscribe. Yes, Pacifist. Got to go, Mike Assassin. Thanks for coming over. Yeah, we are actually getting ready to wrap up. I was just wanting to really just hit that ideal mark for a second. Also, you know what else we need to do is set these 2 gas permeable tiles right there. We don't want that little bit of carbon dioxide building up right there. No point in it. No point in allowing that to happen, basically. Not sure if that's going to get done. Everybody's delivering the stuff there. This one keeps getting stifled because of it's getting too cold, you know? But these ones are like not cold enough. I don't know, it's weird. I've never been particularly happy with the way that the thermal dynamics work in this, honestly. You know, we look through here. You know, I'm not really going to take a lot to chill this area out. Because of these water pipes, how the water in them, everything, you know, is adding to that thermal stuff. Hey, Stuff and More, catch you later, man. Catch you later. Have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be the solution for this. We'll let it run for a bit here to see if we can get any of these guys at ideal temperature and see what happens if that does, in fact, happen. See, this one keeps getting down. 21, C. Wait, vacuum. Temperature, vacuum. Oh, it's stifled because of the air pressure, not the temperature. Okay, so are we getting any of these down? It is starting to cool down this general area. Maybe we can get this one down below, maybe we get this one down below 22. We can see that higher yield prediction. That's all I want to see is a higher yield prediction. Oh, there it was. There it was. You can see it kind of flashing over there. Yield flashing up to 88%. All right, so if we get the temperature and the pressure, we will definitely be able to use these as a continuous thing. All right, so anyway, I'm going to drop that back down to priority 1 because there's other things to do. These guys, then there's better ways to regulate the temperature than all this. So I'm going to talk to you in a minute after I take a little bit of AFK break. Shadow, I'm going to talk to you off stream after the stream's over. But at this point, I am going to wrap up and tell you a little bit about what's coming up in the near future. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing some Minecraft. Yep. Sunday is going to be a Minecraft day. Monday, I'm going to be doing a Worm Unlimited. If you want to hang out with me on Worm, you can always join us on our Stridenberg server. Me and Dornell will be streaming Monday morning Worm. And then Monday evening, we're going to be doing our 7 Days to Die Steel mod. It might be the last Steel mod. I'm not sure. It might be... This season of 7 Days to Die is going to be ending soon because Alpha 16 is coming soon. So I'm excited about that. And then, of course, next Wednesday, me and Twitchi will be back again for more Astroneer. So come back for that. And if you are enjoying this Oxygen Not Included stream, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you want. If you haven't, ring the bell if you want to be alerted whenever I'm putting out new stuff. Is that the main thing? And if you want to see more Oxygen Not Included, if you want to keep up with this series, I will be back with episode 2 next Saturday. So until then, guys, have a great day, and I will catch you later.